One thing that I really need for people to understand is that somebody else's boundaries do not have to make sense to you, okay? They don't have to make sense to you. They don't necessarily need to explain them to you. And just because they don't make sense to you do not mean that you should not adhere to them. You definitely can choose to not agree with somebody's boundary, but that just means that you need to walk away and leave that person alone. It may not make any sense to you at all. It may not be how you live your life. And in that case, that just means that you and that person maybe just aren't meant to be in each other's lives. And that is okay. Too many times people try to test people or overstep people's boundaries, or they F around and find out because somebody set a boundary that you just couldn't get behind, you just couldn't understand, but you also couldn't just leave them alone. If somebody sets a boundary and it's not something that you're with or not something that you feel like you can adhere to, that is not your opening to test it. That is not your opening to question it. That is not your opening to make it make sense to you. If you don't like it and you don't agree with it, set your boundary and walk away. That's totally fine. Anyway, I'm tu prima favorita Bobby. Would love to know what you think. Thank you for coming to my TikTok, or if you're watching this on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.